we had that conversation, or we had that bingo, or we talked about fussy cut. Um, we could do fun things like that. You know, we can all be like, let's talk, let's learn something new. So then we have our third one. So our third one, the card was already picked. I haven't filled anything out on it yet. Uh, that one, so in the third one we did have that conversation. That's the fuzzy fussy cut one. So this one might have to be a double page. We might have to do 2 pages of it, because especially if I do the screenshot of the fussy fuzzy cut. And then we we did talk a lot about being left and right handed, and that we found out that White Kiala does a bit of crafting here and there. And yeah, so oh, and we made our banner. That was the other one. I have to take a picture of that banner still. I wrote notes to myself on things I have to take a picture of. Yeah, we had our little fuzzy cut example on a sticker, like, well, the back side of a sticker paper. So this is the one. So this one, before I even write anything on it, I'm going to use the colors because I think I really want to. I was thinking of even full on covering this with some scrap paper or something that matches, like color wise, that would match. Because the card is a light color. So I thought a nice background. Um, Especially when you already have street, yeah, you're especially with yours because you've been consistently writing a lot of stuff down. um, I I know I'm not going to be good at writing a lot of this stuff down. um, it appears that I'm organized. That's why I was like, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this at the very beginning. We're going to make this habit. We're going to make this a habit. And this also gives a way to just have stuff to do on stream. Because, like, and I talked to Alexa online about this. Because I scrapbook, half the time, it's for me it's hard to scrapbook. It's hard to scrapbook without the pictures. Like, I need the pictures there to decide how I want the page to look. However, for people's privacy, I don't want to put pictures without, getting consent from the people that I can show their pictures on a live stream. So the easiest way to do that, obviously, would just be to, oops, would just be to make the page kind of like how Alexa Align, she'll make the page. But my mind doesn't think that way. I need to take the pictures and kind of put it on and move the papers around. So that's going to kind of make it more difficult for me. Oh, maybe this one. This really matches the color, the paper, and the style. However, we're not really painting, um, but the feeling of it is there. So definitely not. Okay, let me go through some of these stickers. I gotta find a better way to put this stuff down. The unicorn is kind of a good one, of the milestones and things. Yeah, I have a feeling mine is going to be opposite. The milestones, I think I'm going to have. However, I have a feeling the raids coming in and out is where I'm going to get lost. Um, because I could already tell, like, if I didn't write it down at the time, I'm confusing what day one raid happened or raiding out happened. Um, it's like it's becoming a blur. However, specific moments that we've had, I might not necessarily remember the stream, but I'm pretty good at remembering conversations. So that one will be easier for me. So yeah, so um, yeah, and I know it's like, yeah, keeping in touch with the actual raid itself. What happened, who it was, following that person or the person following you, that sort of stuff. Yeah, definitely a big thing to keep track of. Oh, I don't know, maybe if we do, well, I don't really want to necessarily be black because it's a lot of other colors. No, not that one. Not that. Not that. Okay, so for now, so far this looks like the top contenders. I'm not sure about this tea, flavored tea thing. I don't know if you're able to see this well. Yeah, but I have consistently now at this point been making highlights, you know, moving it to highlights, so later on I can go back. So I think that will be helpful. Yeah, I don't want the tea one. The tea is not going to work no matter what. Not that. Not that. Maybe some parts of that. Plant, couch. I really want to finish using up these couches. Adventure. Oh, but it's adventure. So we want more adventure. An adventure kind of style. And I feel like unicorns in a cage does not yell adventure. The floral. I have this one. I think it's so cute. I don't, you know, it's like I don't want to use it up, but I've already used up a third of it. I want to show you this one up close. This is so adorable, these couches, and with plants and animals and pillows. So I'm trying to find really good uses of this couch one because I think it's so cute. Let's see if we want to do a banner. Oh wait, this is the banner one. Nope. So we don't want to use the banner one if we're gonna take a picture of the banner, because this is the banner day, right? Yep, we created a banner. So nope, we're not gonna do the banner one. So I have these two color styles. So tell me what you think. So I can use some of them of the border ones. I can use, like this painting one is so pretty, and it was one I was really considering hoarding, but I don't actually paint. So I was thinking of using it just because. But the flowers are really pretty. Like the style. The style of the flowers is really pretty. I really love it. You know, but again, I don't paint, so if I use it, the paint one, I don't know where that would go, but everything else, you know, I can use the flowers to decorate. So that's those two. Let's see, let me put this one away. So that's a possibility. The borders are nice. Yeah, I know. I really like the heart ones. I wouldn't use for this. It just would be out of place. But all the other types of border stickers, I really like it. See, I've already used one before for something, but this whole set, I think it's really cute. I like the color, all the different styles. Yeah, and the flowers are really pretty too. So that one is a possibility. I'm kind of getting to a place now. I'm going to have to open up my next pack of stickers that I'm hoarding, because I feel like I'm running out of the variety that I need. But I'm going to get into that pack, and, you know, there might not be anything in it either, right? But that's okay. Once we open it up and it's in with the set, no turning back. Once we use it up, there's no turning back. So this one I've already used, but I've used it for planning and stuff like that. So this one can stay out and go with the planner stickers. So if we're looking for others, see, we can do a lot of gold with the Today's Adventure with all that gold foiling. So let's see. I try not to look at some of these packs very much, but let's see. Hey, Patch. There's a shout out for Patch, who streams video games on Mr. Patch channel. It's a husband and wife team. They stream together and separately 5 days a week. They were on vacation last week, so they're gonna start streaming again on Tuesday, correct? And if you're interested, on Saturday they're gonna do a marathon stream. One is gonna take 12 hours in the morning, and the other is gonna do 12 hours in the evening. And depending on how it goes, I believe I'm going to be on part of Patch's stream with Silent Misery, and we're going to do we're going to play our Hoarder's Paradise farm, which is not a community challenge, right? We didn't do a community challenge for Hoarder's Paradise. But yeah, we're going to the, oh my goodness, the anime emote is not working correctly. I gotta fix that. Yeah, hold on, I'm subscribed to you, aren't I, Patch? Let me double check. Yep, I see yours. Huh. I gotta fix that command. Oh, yeah. Oh, it isn't anymore. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Well, I can I could try to fix it. Oh, I could try to alter it, not fix it. Obviously, because I can't make stream elements do something. But let me jot that down. Fix patches. Shout out. Alright. Okay. I put it in my notes. Okay, so I have the sticker one, which I'll just hold on to for now until I do something stickery. Oh, you know what? This one will be good for the day when I print out everybody else's stickers. Like Scratchcraft, I have to stop to print out yours. I have to print out Brazen. I have to print out Shadow Spartans stickers. There's a few there. Oh, what I should put is, this is the one we're trying to match. And then this one doesn't really match at all. So, but I just want to show you. Adorable! Look at this! It's a BFF one. It's so adorable. Gotta use it for some BFF thing. And then here's a kids board game. Oh, not just kids, bingo, cards is in here. Oh my gosh, I have a bingo! I thought I didn't have a bingo. It's small. Too bad it's not a big one. I might have a large bingo card. Hold on, write a note. I think I have large bingo cards, maybe in the garage. So look for large bingo cards. I might have actually the old style paper bingo cards, now that I think about it. But we have a little tiny bingo sticker. And then just positive words, which I think I was going to use. I mean, I don't really have a use, but I don't know. It'll probably be one of those sending out Happy Meal. Yes, we do have. I can see that one bingo. Let's see. We have donuts. I always think of my sister when it comes to donut stickers. There was something that me and my son, whenever for Christmas or my sister's birthday, which is near like Christmas time-ish time, we would always try to buy her something I don't want to say cheesy, but something with a weird print. Like we'll buy her things like a sweatshirt with donuts all over it, or cats with laser beam eyes, leggings with cats with laser beam eyes, something like that. Which we do it as a joke, and we always tell her that she can return it, but she's like, no, 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 I can wear it because she skis and hikes up cold mountains and stuff sometimes. So she's like, nope, I can wear it. I can wear it with my clothes. And then here's chips and guacamole. I'm not into guacamole unless it's super chunky to the point where it's like not even guacamole. But that would be fun for a guacamole party, I guess. And then this one is condiments, which doesn't really work for today's adventure because it has nothing to do with condiments. But I think what's so nice about this one, it has multiple type of condiments. It's not just mustard and ketchup and mayo. It has sriracha, barbecue sauce, hot sauces, soy sauce on it. So this one is probably a possibility that I'm going to hoard this one. Um, and then I have my sticker subscription. I used to do have big vinyl stickers. And then, we were talking about this before. We were just talking about this morning, Patch. The condiments is not for you? Scotch cat? Oh, guacamole, the texture. Avocado texture itself is not for me, definitely. If avocado slices are put in my. You don't do condiments. Oh. So for the guacamole, if it's not guacamole, for avocado, if it slices and it's on my taco or my salad or whatever, I have to smush it in because I don't like biting into avocado. But condiments itself, I'm a ketchup person. I'm not super crazy ketchup person like people who pretty much put ketchup on their ketchup, or people who put fries with their ketchup. Not that bad. But yeah, here's a hamster one. We were just talking about hamster, the their little cage things with all the different parts, which is cute. See, this set has a lot where I'm really like, I feel like I want to hoard some of these. And then this one here, sloths doing 80s aerobics, 80s style clothing. How about if okay, how about if wait, I'm trying to think. Okay, sandwich wise, Scratchcraft, do you put mayo on the bread? Or what if it's mixed in, like a chicken salad sandwich or a tuna sandwich? The curved cages, yeah, isn't it adorable? Are you okay with that, like when it's mixed in and you don't even know it's there anymore? Or is it even the thought of it? Like if you eat french fries, so you don't dip your french fries in ketchup? Is that a normal thing in the UK to have ketchup on your french fries before I go on? Or I guess your chips. Is that correct too? Or am I stereotyping? No, can't stand mayo in any form. Wow. Really interesting. So, let's talk about something that we were talking about a long time ago. So, peanut butter and jelly, jam, preserves, whichever form you want to call it. Um, Most have a vinegar base, and I can't do a vinegar. Oh, yes, yes, that part I remember. I remember. True. Um, Ketchup and all that stuff. Yes, it's vinegar base. How about mustard? And then back to okay. So one question for you, Squatchcraft. Mustard. How are you feeling about mustard? And then back to the one we were talking about a long, long time ago about the peanut butter and jelly, jam, or preserves, depending on which country you are in. What would be the correct term? Preserves, correct? Isn't that what you would have it? You would call it as what I'm calling jam and jelly, because jelly for you is like Jello for us, which for us could be Jello, gelatin, sort of stuff. So if I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, would you eat that? Not a mustard fan. Okay, wow. So just condiments in general. Um, would you eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No, I mean it's not really necessarily picky. It's just a specific kind of thing. It's not like you don't like everything. Because I know another one we talked about is like biscuits and gravy. And I remember Stufu said, he's had biscuits and gravy, like American style biscuits and gravy. Yes, preserves. Okay, marmalade, yes. So the more traditional names. So preserves. So would you eat peanut butter and preserves? Would you eat a sandwich like that? In my luggage, I'm gonna have a jar of gravy, and we're gonna buy some southern style biscuits. Yeah. So, but it's so condiments is really because of the type of, I guess, sour bitterness and all that sort of stuff, compared to just having something on a sandwich that is like a non-solid form. I guess it's considered solid, but spreadable form. Hmm. It's very interesting. I had already said to Shifu before that I was like, okay, when we're there, we're gonna hit up every dessert place because you know we don't really say no. I know. See, that's like I will come with a jar of gravy. They're gonna open my luggage. They're gonna open my luggage up. Yeah, I like smooth. I like smooth too. And yeah, see Nutella. I love Nutella. Marmite. What's Marmite? I don't think it's a common thing for me here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Siri. Hi. Oh, I'm all waving to my computer. Hi. Hi, Siriana. Siriania. Let's see. Um, and you have streamed, so I'm good. How are you? We were just talking about things that I want to make Squidcraft eat. Sorry. Not like in a bad way, but it was more in a conversation of uh, things that we eat over here versus things that you would eat over there. Is it better for? Oh, it's a Vegemite. Oh, that would be a good question, Patch. If you're still here, Patch, do you eat things like Vegemite, Marmite, Marmite? No, I would think it would be Marmite. Do you eat things like that over there in Canada, or when you were in Canada? No, I've never tried Vegemite. Oh, okay, so it's not a common thing over in Canada. So it really is like a Australian UK-ish thing then, not necessarily Canadian. Also, hmm. Interesting. And I don't know, Siri, is that Vegemite stuff over where you are? And how are you doing? How are you today? Um, what's the difference? I'm sure if I looked around here, I can find some in my grocery stores. Well, maybe not in my town. In a couple towns over, I would probably find it there because a couple towns over is very international. So they'll have a better mixture of stuff in the grocery stores. Oh, and then my sticker thing, they always had a postcard, which is another thing. I'm not using them. I'm collecting them. Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. It didn't. I don't know if that would have been something that was in Sweden. So it really is like a Australia thing, and then I guess a UK thing. Yeah, but Squishcraft, what is the difference? Because I don't even know what Vegemite tastes like. So anything you tell me, I would have to agree with because I actually don't know. I actually don't know what it would taste like. So we have our postcards, and then we are gonna put this in here. But I know it's one of those things where everybody always kind of like, ew, Vegemite sort of stuff. But I don't know why. And it's like one of those things I don't want to judge it. Not that I would necessarily eat ever, be in a place to eat some or have some or know someone who has any. Um, but I guess I would try. Like, I tried fruit cake, like legitimate real fruit cake for the first time a couple years ago. The kind where they always go, oh, this fruitcake is like, what's that called? Like I don't know, a stone sort of thing. Vegemite is vegetarian, and Marmite is made using yeast extract. I am on the west coast of the United States, and I could just say the United States, but I know the United States is huge. So, because it very much is like, and sometimes a different world. Like, for example, Patch 2532, who's in chat right now, she's one of my mods, one of my super good friends. She is on the East Coast of United States. So, definitely, I mean, there's like a bunch of different things where our weathers are completely different. Our, I don't know, like we'll say the woods and the animals are even different just because there's a whole lot of United States in between the both of us. Yeah, but I'm on the west coast of United States. So serious. Sometimes when we joke around, if you ever hear the Squatchcraft thing, how we like, I'll say that Squatchcraft is in the future and I'm in the past, because definitely, yes, I am. Yes, I am actually in California. So for me, all of you are like in the future time, and for me, it's like 12 in the afternoon, and everybody else, for you all, it's all nighttime. So yeah, sometimes we joke around, that that you are all in the future and I'm in the past, sort of stuff. But that's why, and that's why, also here, whenever we talk about time, and I know I'm 8 hours different. I'm 8 hours different from the UK, and I is Sweden in the same time zone? I would think you're a different time zone, right? You have to be at least be an hour ahead, if not two. Um, I know. You guys, yes, you can tell me how the future's going. Um, and at this point, I believe yeah, whatever. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I think I'm the furthest out, because I don't believe anybody in Squatchcraft stream or in Patches stream. I don't think anybody's in Hawaii. We do have some people who are in Asia, and Asia is actually really far ahead. Like, Asia's in the beginning of the day. Um, so I'm, at the end of the day. Like here, yeah, it's only 12:36. Um, which is actually 12:36. Squatchcraft, how are you doing? Oh, hey, Stufu. How are you doing, Squatchcraft? Um, how are you feeling? I know you were um, not feeling 100%. Um, yes, I got that right. Look at that. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. So we kind of joke around about that, but yeah, I think for the most part, in almost all the streams that I frequent, I'm actually the end of the world. Because we just don't have anybody in we don't have anybody in Hawaii. In some of the journaling streams I watch, there are some people who are in Hawaii. Um, yeah, I know. That's right, right? Oh, oh, Stufu. Uh, let's see. So we're gonna put that away and this away. We're gonna put our stickers away because we did not find another one that we really liked. Oh no, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, and our little cute adorable gerbils. So another thing that I was thinking, which is a good time since multiple of you are here for my mods. So when I was thinking of things to redeem later on, and as I am desperately trying to destash myself, so this is something I was thinking. Stickers that I know I was definitely not going to use. Uh, Journaling cards that I know I'm not going to use. Some, specific smaller size paper crafting supplies. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say necessarily paper pad because you have a tendency to pull out a paper, one sheet from a paper part and use it, but then you have all the other ones. But I don't know. I was thinking of ways to redeem was as destashing my stuff. Like I'll have a collection of stuff that maybe I wouldn't use. Oh, and hello. Hi, Heart and Creativity. Thanks for rating. Uh, if possible, Patch, can you do a shout out for them? Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Oh, and Mrs. She Crafties. Hi. Hello, how are you doing? Um, I believe I just saw you, or well, I saw you last night in one of the other journaling stream. Welcome, and I think I even already follow you as well. And Heart and Creativity, I don't believe I follow you yet, but as soon as I am done with this stream, I will do that. So let me make sure I write it down. I'm kind of a write down list person, so bear with me while I jot this down and make sure I write out the stuff. We were just finishing off a conversation about where we are in the world. Um, what were you doing today? Like, you know, what were you doing for your channel? Let me know. I like learning and seeing what other journaling crafters, and I'm assuming you were crafting. Of course, you could have been playing video games or just chatting and stuff, but you know, feel free, write down what you were doing. So yeah, I like to learn. I like to see how other people do things, learn tips, methods. I'm trying to broaden my way. I did a big magazine harvest and then worked on my journal and planner. Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, so definitely I want to look. I want to see what you're doing because uh, I want to learn. Um, I want to see different methods and techniques and all that stuff. I follow a lot of different paper crafting types of people: scrapbooking, journaling. Sketchcraft is in here. Actually, makes albums from scratch that you can use for pictures and journaling events and stuff like that. Uh, some of my other people here are video game players. Some of my mods and um, yeah. So Miss G's Crafty, you're in Southern FL. Okay, so I am on the west coast of the United States in California, and then you put the mailing stickers and stuff on the outside. I had thought about that too. Like, these are good size, right? Because these are sizes that fit in the mailbox. Like, you could still put it inside the mailbox. Because I know if you cannot fit it, oh, okay, so yeah, so to hide it, right? Because I know if you can't fit it in the mailbox slot, you get charged more. Like, you have to bring it to the counter to get, the stamps and stuff like that. But if you have your own stamp or print out the stamps online, if you can fit it in that mailbox slot, it's considered the mail that can run through the machine, like automatically run through the machines. So it's part of that postal price. So I'm kind of curious. If not, let me know because, yeah, I was thinking of using these to mail things, you know, ATC cards or I don't think 8.5 by 11 folded would fit in here. Well, maybe it can. Does 8.5 11 fit in here folded? Oh, no, it's just a little bit too big. But a trifold will fit. Yeah, kind of. That's a little bit long, but yeah, it's pretty good, right? So, yeah, I'm definitely keeping mine. I think the only ones I didn't keep, I had a couple where I accidentally tore it because I, kind of cut into it accidentally. But in general, I have a whole bunch of these all over the place. Yeah, but they're so good. And I remember on Pipsticks, they were actually selling some old ones they had, I think the red ones. And I almost considered buying them because I thought they would be really good for Christmas wrapping. Like if you're giving someone, a gift card and maybe some other cute little knickknacks, just for fun gifts to put them inside there. So I even considered buying their old style color um, bags because they were selling it too. So let me put that one away, put the stickers away, and then what else? Okay, so we have these, and then we're looking for the other one we're looking for is some washi tape to go with it. So I'm going to hold this one up close so if anybody can see the colors. I'm hoping it'll focus well. Yeah, so it's a lot of the I guess it's like that Bohemian color group set that was really popular a couple of years ago. Well, I guess even now it's still kind of popular now. The whole thing with the feather and the wonderlust. So it's a lot of those muted maroons and blues. It has gold foiling, the copper tan color. So someone on stream was thinking, stream number 3 was like a bit of an adventure. We learned some interesting stuff. I know there's some other crafting people who are paper crafting people who are in here right now, and on the third stream we found out that we were using the incorrect term and saying fussy cut, when for paper crafting it's actually fuzzy cut with Z's and not S's. That was something we learned on stream because we had someone in stream, and I don't know if he's still here, White Kiala. He knows that fussy cutting is fabric. And so some of us found out we were using the incorrect term, and it's actually fuzzy cutting for paper. So we kind of like, wow, we learned something new in stream today. So I think color-wise, maybe not so much the green. I know Scratchcraft, that's going to be forever embedded, right? That's going to be embedded in our minds the rest of our lives. I had been using that term wrong for years. So I'm just grabbing some colors that I feel is going to work. And the type is a little bit whimsy. So maybe we're going to go with this. And I'll bring it up closer in a second. Let me look if there's anything else. The box that I have out is the box of washi tapes I've started using. So I know, there's a lot of us, I would think fabric really fuzzy. Right? Yep, that makes sense to me too. I don't I don't know. I don't know. Maybe okay, I guess one thing we didn't look up was fuzzy cut and fussy cut created at the same time? Like the word, the term. Were they created at the same time? Maybe that's one reason that fussy cut was created first, and then fuzzy cut just kind of evolved as a separate thing. I don't know. It's just I feel like I need to watch a documentary on it. Like I need to look for some paper crafting documentary and learn this learn this stuff. So I have a lot of this mint green and different colors pinks, with gold foiling for both. So let me see. Let's go bring it forward a little bit. And then I can actually swatch it. But I always get worried sometimes because sometimes when I see pinks, I get a little overwhelmed when there's too much pink. I don't think pink is in here. If you're lurking, I love pink. It's not that I don't like pink. It's just as a look wise, sometimes it might be a little overwhelming. But that's the same thing with green. If I have too much of this green when it comes to floral, right? So sometimes when you have floral patterns or you have foliage stickers or something, sometimes green is too much green. So, yeah, if anybody has an opinion on the pinks and the greens, let me know. Because I'm really trying to make it coordinate with this set of stickers. But if nothing really catches our eye, we will open up other sets of other sets of stickers. So it will happen if it has to happen. Let's see. Let's look for a paper we can use for swatching. Because sometimes you really have to see what it looks out, right? What it looks like when it's opened up. Where is my ruler? Oh, here. How about we do pink, green, pink, green? So we can kind of really see how they look against each other. And then also part of it too is I try to use the oldest ones first, you know, because I know adhesives over time, you know, deteriorate. And some washi tapes I have are really nice ones, and some of them are just the cheap store, you know, basic store ones. See, the floral one, I think really looks different than on the roll. And then this last one that's gold, gold pattern on the mint green. This is the type where it's like I don't like using it because it's just so pretty, and it's one of those, oh, but if I use it, I'm gonna run out of it. Yeah, so here's an up close of it. Be nice if the sun or the light, I'm using natural light, can really, would really pick it up, but I don't know if it will. I guess I can kind of wiggle it a little bit, so maybe it'll catch some of the light. See, the first one with the light green, with the light green foliage is pretty light. So it might be too light for the stickers, because the stickers, the pinks in the stickers is actually a darker pink. So it almost like blend into nothing. Yeah. And then the green and the pink ones with that gold marbling into it. It's kind of nice because the flowers on the stickers is like, you know, a hand-drawn, painted sort. And the floral one in the middle is very much the same type. The middle gold one with scrolling, the pink with the gold scroll, I think is not really the style of the sticker. The lines are a lot harder, right? Compared to the sticker. So I think that one would be out. So let's remove that. I'm pretty sure I do not like that one for this. And then the one with the gold pattern with the green on bottom. Beautiful. However, I don't think it's the same style as the journaling card. So I think we're going to not use that one. See, and it's really one of those nice things that's why we swatch. We do a swatch so we could see what it looks like on paper when it's opened out. Okay, so that's good. So let's I'm going to remove the ones we are definitely not using. So it really looks like this page is going to be a lot bolder than I thought it was going to be at the beginning. I thought it was going to be a little more subtle types of colors. But I think we're really going to we're going to do a lot more bolder, the way the flowers have a lot bolder look. That's cool. So next is going to be pen swatching. At the very beginning, for the first and second stream, we decided on red and green, or a lime green with reds. Ooh, I can hear a car alarm. But we are going to move onto different colors to kind of match a little bit better. So we can put that away. Yeah, so this is going to be for third stream. And luckily we wrote some notes. We have our swatch. We have our, oops, this one too. We're going to use some of these. Well, we're not going to use the hearts. The hearts don't really work with what we want to do. So we're going to hide that a little bit. And what else? So what we need then is pens to go with it. So this is our notes for today. And then our little fuzzy cut, our fuzzy cut sample when we're doing a fuzzy cut demonstration. And then so now we're going to need some pens to use. Sketchcraft, how are you feeling? Are you really not planning to stream today? Let me know. I'm kind of excited for this one because I'm going to be using some pink color pens that I don't normally use. I usually don't move into the darker pinks if I have any. Sometimes there's like some colors that you never really use because it just never works out with whatever your project is. So since we are going into a darker color, I'm kind of glad. So I get to use colors that I don't necessarily, that's just kind of been sitting here for a while. Let me get a paper to swatch on. See, like that's really way off. That's definitely not what I want. Well, let me pull that out. So I'll pick it again. It's funny, hearing the rustling of pens is kind of like that ASMR, huh? Okay, let me pull that one out. Is that the same thing? Yes, that's the same thing. It's like at work. Sometimes at work you kind of like to hear the cutting of stuff. And then we're going to pull out some browns. And sometimes the brown is probably going to be too brown. Reply earlier. Might stream later, like in an hour or so. So I continue to feel better blush. Okay. Yeah, cool. I don't know if I'll be on for another hour. I'm trying to get myself to around the 3-hour mark for the most of the time. So it might end up being where I end it before you're on, but when you're on later, I will be in chat. So we're going to try some of these brown colors, and hopefully one of these pinky purple kind of colors really doesn't look so purpley. I'm hoping for that. And then same thing, we're going to get some browns for highlighting. Are always going to pull out these pinks. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's not pull out the pink because we're trying to get away from using some of the same colors we always use. And I think that's mostly it for my color choices. Nope, that will probably be too dark. Okay. So one of the ones I'm trying to do is I'm trying to highlight more often. Um, oh, see, that one has a nice see-through color. That's good. So that's not too bad. And it still works with the colors on the stickers. This one kind of matches the gold in the stickers as well. Let me bring this one up close. I think it kind of matches it nicely. The two colors. Want to stream but still fighting this heat headache. Oh wow. How long has your heat wave been going on over there? I feel like it might have been longer than the heat wave that was going on in the the northeastern part of the United States. I think that might be possible. Seems like a while. There's another friend of ours. The bottom one matches the orange flowers well. Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, when I look at the orange one, because it's like it has an orange tone to it, without being too much well on the orange side, right? It has a little bit, gives a little bit of a brown, like almost like you know when you see potpourri and they have orange stuff, but it's a little bit on the burnt orange color. Like I'm thinking Crayola color names, burnt orange side. So it's not like some bright neon-y orange, but has almost a fall color to it. I swear the taxi driver had the heat on the car on the way home, nearly passed out several times. Wow. Maybe his air conditioning was not working well, which is one of those things where, dude, taxi driver, fix that air conditioning. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's always hard. Gosh, a long time ago, I remember I was in a car where the radiator was overheating, so the person had to turn on the heater to pull air, and it's an old car. It's not a new. It was an older car, so they had to pull out air from the engine by turning the heater on in the car, and it was already warm as it was, and it was just like, whew. But you know, we didn't want to stall or anything. Yeah, so this flare pan matches. This yellow, so I have a feeling this brown is going to be too, yep, the brown is way too brown. So for the browns from the Papermate flare, yeah, and the sun playing with the kids, but no worries, the taxi was horrible. So far it really seems like the taxi service is just bummer, you know, the one that the services you're using. So I feel like the brown is going to be too brown because the brown that I marked on the highlight is an ice brown. That works. That's going to work well. So now to the pinks, which is the iffy part. Okay, so we're going to do number one. Wow. That's very cranberry-ish. This one is marking weird. Okay, there's number two. Wait, is this the same? Oh, see, the cap is different colors, but the color of the is just slightly off shade. Oops, let's see. There. I do like the richness of this pink red dark pink color. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go with number 2 and number 3. That's my guess. 2 and 3. Although number 1 is an amazing color. It's, you know, I pretty much won't be able to see anything else through it. So I'm gonna go get rid of that one. And then, oops, sorry, the pens. Okay, so the first one. Oh, you know, this one almost has a brown tone to it, I think. This one might be too magenta. I mean, not magenta, but like that magenta purple color. Oh, I should not put it too close to the other ones. Let me get another paper. Yeah, I really like this color group. The stickers, the pen colors, they kind of match it. I'm a bit of a fan of this cranberry kind of look, color look. However, with the lines, I'm not super fond of the flare colors. I feel like some of these are way too purple. The top one I think is a little bit of a tint of a brown. Like I think it's a little more brown that I want. The bottom one, it is a pinker tone, but for how fine the tip is, it really just would be for writing, you know, precise letters sort of stuff. But I almost think that's going to be it. But luckily, we found some tan and brown colors that will work well because if we write, that's fine. Because if that pink is too light, we do have some nice browns that is going to be easy to see. So, earlier, Faith, if you're still in here, I know you were lurking. I know it was a thing that you had mentioned before that you wanted to see my process. Um, so definitely process wise, I do I do pre-pick the marker colors, stickers, washi tape, and stuff ahead of time. Definitely, I do that because I like to have coordinating paper, sticker, you know, that whatever set I'm using. I like to have some things coordinating. However, definitely talking it out, like I mentioned, is that's new. That's for streaming. When I do this kind of journaling or scrapbooking or you know whatever, same process. Scrapbooking, I do the same thing. I'm pulling out different pieces of paper, all you know, whether it's a set, whether it's sheets from different sets, which becomes a really big mess because if I have a couple different scrapbook sets, but individual papers from the sets that match, all over my room, I will have all these separate sets out. Bring in the ones on my desktop and look at ones that match because whichever one I don't use, I want to put back with the set. So I'll have all that out and then I will, you know, have all my materials out. Something that I was learning, and well, I asked from Dusty Pink Unicorn. For those of you who have been on Dusty Pink Unicorn, she does a lot of different type of paper crafting. Um, I asked her when she was doing ATC cards because she was doing ATC cards and she had a whole sequence of them, a whole pocket page of them, and they were all different. Not different. They were all within the same style, kind of like how you see here, all these different colors and markers and all that stuff. So she made this whole set of 9. They matched, and I had asked her. I said, how do you go about coming up with these things?" And she said she really literally takes all the stuff and puts it on her desk, everything on her desk. So as she's working along, doing each of these ATC cards, she's pulling all the different materials. They're all over her desk. As she kind of goes through it, she sees all these things, and that's how I understood. Like that's what I'm understanding how she explained it to me. Uh, I don't really do it that way, I guess. What you see on my desk is the ones I'm actually going to use, but I usually don't have like everything on there and work off of it to make these things. So I'm trying to get better at doing that. Trying different methods because I know for me, when I do it this way, I feel so rigid. Like, okay, I have to use only this colors, like almost like it's a goal for me. My goal is to use all these colors and all these stickers and all these washi tapes and stuff for this particular page. However, sometimes you can't, right? You start working on your journal or your scrapbook page and you're like, wait, there's no more room. We can't go overboard. So I'm definitely trying to get better that, yeah, I have all this stuff on here and they coordinate, but it doesn't mean I have to use everything. So I'm trying to, feel comfortable with that technique. And it's pretty interesting. Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna turn my mic off a second so I can get a drink of water. If anybody needs a drink of water, now's a good time. Yeah, but definitely the earlier we did stream number two, we finished that one. Um, and that was, number one and two was for fun, right? Um, my first two streams, I had a lot of my really good friends. I hadn't been announcing streaming um, on Discords, on um, social media, and all that stuff because I was still being really shy about it. I mean, I still am technically. I haven't really been announcing it to people, so a couple people were kind of like, "Why didn't you tell me you're streaming?" And I was like, "Well, because I was, I was being shy about it." Um, so the first two streams, I was fortunate enough on my first stream to have all five of my mods there, and they were the only ones that knew that I was gonna stream. That I had decided I am going to stream on this day and this time. You're hoping to do a light version of this for the milestones moving forward. Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, see, and that's the thing is we're all learning from each other. We're all like, I'm not trying to mimic exactly someone else's stream. Definitely, I would never do that. And that's why it's important to me. If I see an idea from someone's particular stream, I want to make sure I say, I want to recognize who I learned it from. Um, I think that's really important. I remember on another person like Dusty Pink Unicorn, she will blatantly say, "Oh my gosh, I saw how someone's gonna do it. I want to try to do it too." Like she does not claim these things as her own original idea. She's like, "Oh my god, look at that card you're making, or look at how you did this thing," and she will actually say, you know, "Oh, I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to do it too." So that's important to me to kind of let people know that, wow, your idea you did is amazing. I'm gonna try something like it, or if I even take a piece of it, but I want to make sure it's there. Like one of the ones that I want to make sure gets recognized is Patch. So a long time ago, before not a long time ago, a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, weeks ago, because I didn't stream, they had given me a shout out in my own way. Um, because I didn't stream, they gave me a shout out for my social media things. So it's yeah. So there was no reason. There's no reason why you can't shout someone out who doesn't necessarily stream, but they do other stuff. So I took the idea from Patch's stream, and there's certain people here who have their own shout outs without it being exclamation point shout out, But it's some way to recognize, to recognize them uh, in my own way, but sort of stealing someone else's idea, And same thing with Stufu. So Stufu doesn't stream. He does a lot of the hidden stuff for people's stream. I wanted to make sure he's recognized in his own way, and it's like kind of a joke when we all give Stufu a nickname. Everyone just kind of throwing out nicknames, and I had like Stufu the Magnificent. So, you know, that's a way I'm stealing. But definitely making sure everybody understands I'm taking this idea from somewhere else. It is not an original idea. Yeah, so that's that. Gosh, definitely. Oh, I'm on longer than I thought. I was only planning to be on for three. for 3 hours. Ah, gosh, sweet. What? You're sweet. Big Zombie Queen is sweet. Big Zombie Queen is one where even though in a video game she loses a match, she's still like, you know what? But we're gonna do the next one, and we're gonna do good. That's what I love about watching big streams. That bot site you have also lets you see when you followed someone or someone follows you and what day. Yeah, I uh I think I had all that stuff opened up, right? Follow age. Oh wait, I'm not following myself. Wait, I can follow myself? What? Is that right? Can someone else test out the follow age? I don't think I've, well, I mean, I guess I've never typed it for myself before. Um, oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. So the follow age does work. Um, yeah. So, 1 month, 6 days, 17 hours. Wow. Thank you. I try to make sure. Yes. Yes, I exactly. And that's one of the fun things about watching you big. It's not all about oh, we lost and profanity, 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 which you know you might cuss and stuff, but then it's a okay, good. Now let's go on to the next match. You know that sort of thing. Um, Not the bot site to see if someone else is a bot. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, and I have been using that because I actually what I've been kind of doing every so often is I actually have been taking the bots and blocking them or uh, what are we doing on stream elements, banning them, not blocking them, just banning them, or and dropping their points to zero. Because I know sometimes on streams, whenever you look at the leaderboard shows even the bots. So you might have, you know, you might have 100 million points, but some bot has 100 million and 1 points. So therefore you're in second place and not in first place. So I've been trying to drop the bots points down to zero using the website that Trekking gave us. So it should be nice. So like if any of you do your points, it's pretty close to accurate for the points. And then when we figured out the whole redeeming thing, like what we're gonna do to redeem points, when when and if I reach affiliate status, we have a good accurate count. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're doing that. Like, let's see. Yeah. So if if you look at the leaderboard, you can see you can kind of see your standing, and for the most part, except for the ones at the very bottom, or not the very bottom, but the ones that have points that are towards the bottom, which are ones that I have not zeroed out their points, so they're back on the bottom again. So there might be some right now that are higher up in the ladder. Um, See, that's a big difference, right? Being 12 out of 91, because sometimes the bots are number 1, 2, and 3. So I want to get like a more fun, accurate count for everybody. Yeah, but definitely we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to, what we're gonna do for redeeming points, like what fun stuff. I'm kind of boring about these kinds of things. So I know I will definitely not have any scaring sound alerts sort of stuff because I actually can't hear anything. Um, on I don't hear any sound because I'm streaming through my cell phone. So any sound alerts will not be coming through at all. So I definitely don't want anybody wasting any channel rewards or stream element rewards or bits or anything on the sound alert things because there is no sound at all. Everything is muted. Closed caption is capturing my voice through the computer, so there is no other sounds coming from that as well. Um, Yeah. Oh my gosh. Pink. Hey. Hi, Pink. How are you doing? Everybody meet Pink. Pink is one of the long time chatting people in chat with me like forever, way at the beginning of watching Squatchcraft stream. Pink, I think I was in there and then Pink was. How are you doing? I know the time is a little bit, late and all. Yeah, it's one of those things where, sometimes when you're in watching someone stream and chat. Oh, and I'm apologizing to people who are here looking at crafting stuff, and here we are just ranting away. We're still doing a lot of beginning stream things. There's a lot of meeting new people, a lot of people finding out that I'm streaming now. Here, I'll at least spread this out so you have something interesting to look at on the page. So we have that. Those were the colors and stickers which we chose for the third stream. Oh, and the pens too, and the washi tape. But yeah, she went to Amsterdam on holiday today. Oh wow, with friends or on her own? I'm gonna assume with friends. Hopefully, I mean, I guess you can go on your own. I suppose if you wanna like adventure sort of stuff. Oh, okay, with her best friend. Good. Um, yeah, so sometimes when you're on someone's stream for a really long time, especially like towards the beginning of that streamer's stream time, and Pink is one of the people where whenever we had to think about a story that happened a long time ago or something we talked about a long time ago, me and Pink have been on Squishcraft stream so long that we were able to actually look back at you know things that had happened in a stream over a year ago and stuff, and it's like thinking back with old friends about what we did way back at the beginning. Back in college, remember back in college when we did this, remember back at the old neighborhood. Sort of stuff, yeah. So it's kind of like that. I know with Patch I have that kind of relationship with Patch where um, my mod Patch 2532, who's like super good friend of mine now. Um, yeah, at the beginning when I started watching some video game stream, I met Patch through another streamer, and they would raid each other. So after I don't know a couple streams, I said, you know what, let me go watch Patch and Mr. Patch on their channel, and Patch's sense of humor was like perfect for me, and I was just like, okay. So over time, we've become really good friends as well. And so whenever we talk about things in the past, it was like one of those we can remember. Oh yeah, remember way back, remember way back 2 years ago when in this stream when this happened. It's like super old friends. Right. It's yeah. She'll be fine, Pink. From the way it sounded from you before, she seems independent and smart. So you know, let's. I know. Oh my gosh. Then to South Korea, and then uni. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Patch, Pink, meet each other. You both are going through the same sort of thing right now. We have, you guys have kids who are going on vacations and to back to their college or university. So your time with them, is how you spend time with them has to change, sort of stuff. Uh, my son, Shadow Spartan, he lived with me the whole time, so I didn't have that type of separation with him. But it doesn't mean that he's going to live with me forever. He might, if he finds a job somewhere else, he will move away, and I'm sure I will be crying to both of you about it later. Yeah, I know. It's a yeah. It's I know it's like hard in a way. You want them to be independent and become adults and stuff, and then yet you don't want them to be away. It's like, how can you have both, right? How can you have them be independent but still be there with you at the same time? I know. We need to find some sort of hugging. I don't have anything that's hugging. Oh, I have my little polar bear. My little polar bear hugging the mama bear or papa bear. Can't really tell if it's a polar bear, that's a boy or a girl. So we have our little polar bears hugging. I know some of you, since it was your first time here, so we have, yeah. So we have our little polar bear. It's just one of those little trinket boxes, but you can take the little polar bear apart. It has a little magnet so you can put them back together. So that way if it gets a little loose, it won't get lost. Yeah, and so they hug each other. Yes. Yeah, I only have one child, so, you know, it's also another thing of, this is it. I have the one. I have the one. Yeah, so we have our polar bear. It's cute, right? It's just one of my things I could fidget with when I'm sitting at my desk trying to figure something out. You know, it's like a little trinket box holder, hide secret stuff. See? Like we said, rawr. Yeah, yeah, kind of. Yeah, definitely. I don't remember how long I've had this, so I don't know if it came before or after the polar bear. I've had this for a long time. Maybe after. Yeah, but it's just one of those things I have on my desk, so as I'm like sitting here trying to figure out what to do, something to play with, keep me occupied. Yeah. So all my little fidgety sort of stuff. See, like a paperclip, I'm fidgeting with that. Otherwise, my other option is to sit like this. That is another option, which is always weird. It seems so very formal, right? If we do that, if we sit with our hands curled. I don't see a lot of the streamers doing stuff like that, kind of having their hands out in a certain way. Used to ask for doing polar bears, get money to buy Coke. How did how did the polar bear, was it a during the winter, like a Christmassy kind of theme for Coke? I don't remember. Some of our older watchers might remember, some of the older people in chat. Like, I remember when the polar bear commercials started, because it was so adorable. Because wasn't it like one of the first time you seen Coca-Cola ads with animation, with computer animation? Oh, okay, yeah. Have a good night, Stuvu. Have a good night. I know it's like, yeah, late for you, and you have jobs. Everybody has jobs. No, not everybody has jobs, but some people's jobs is different types of jobs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm remembering the whole Christmassy vibe. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey Alexa. I'm assuming you just came home from work, time wise. Yeah, too. So, oops. Welcome in, Alexa. So, yeah, we had pulled colors for the third stream journaling card. So we're going to scrapbook the third stream using this journaling card as our theme. Someone picked this one out. We're using the colors and theme of it. And today we pulled some washi tape, some stickers to kind of go with it. sort of thing. Um, yeah, so we have that. I have not printed any, I haven't printed any of the pictures kind of stuff, screenshot-ish sort of stuff to go with it. You know, we're color swatching markers to go with it, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what we did. Welcome home. I hope you had a good day at work. Um, Stufu is just logged off because it is late for them. Um, yeah, and what else? Yeah, so we did that. We also did, we actually already did the second page. We did that earlier. We finished it off. So I'm probably gonna have to find some paper that matches. That's gonna match to put, you know, background, you know, sort of stuff. So that one will probably have to be off stream, definitely though, because I'm gonna have to rummage through all my papers. And I know some of you guys know I have a tiny craft room that's in another part of the house. Um, uh, it really is, yeah. So, yeah, so definitely looking for papers to match the stickers and the journaling card that we are using as our theme. That will be, yeah, definitely on my own. Because I'm going to have to like pull out boxes of paper all over the place. I am not fortunate to be able to have all of my crafting supplies in one area. They are split up in 3 areas in my house. But one day we will be coordinated a little bit better. So, yeah, the other one is, let me double check before we finish off. So we had pulled a journaling card for number 5 already. I think we did that yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Silent was picking cards. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. So yeah, so this is going to be for stream number 4. This is the theme for the page. And then for number 5, oh, Sketchcraft, while you're here. So number 5, I'm actually going to do this. So I'll probably need, at Alexa, since you're here too. And any of the other people who came in earlier, if you're here still and you have any opinion on this. So for number 5, I was thinking of doing a flap. Okay, so what I was thinking of doing is, oh, maybe not this one here. I was thinking of doing a flap. So, let me make sure I'm on camera well. Okay. Of putting some sort of thing on top, so it'll flap open, and then this is like an open space. So it'll be a flap like this. So I don't know what's going to be on the front of this yet, and I don't know what's going to be on the inside, but I was thinking of doing that. Silent Misery picked out these 2 sets, these 2 color sets on here. So far, possibly this one is going to be just flat on the paper, but because I don't really, the numbers and stuff don't really work. However, the number thing, because this is stream number 5, I was also considering doing a flap, highlighting all the 5s on here since it's stream number 5, and then probably with some lettering sticker, put stream, and then, you know, kind of circle all the 5s like in, well, I don't know, some sort of way. I haven't really figured out that yet at this point. But yeah, put something stream, and then if it opens up, I don't know, maybe stream on this paper. But yeah, I was either thinking one this way and only one flap, or 2 and they both are flaps. So that will kind of give me double space. So my question for you is, what is the best way to tape the flap down? Yeah, the numbers are different. Yeah, I wasn't Pink, I wasn't like thinking, I thought the numbers, because it's a back to school set, it's part of a back to school journaling card set. Like it goes summer to kind of back to school, this color group set of my journaling cards. So that's why there's numbers like kids, like for back to school. So that's why I was thinking at first I was just going to have one laid out and you couldn't see the numbers. However, when we were like thinking it out, I was like, well, there's a number of fives here, a bunch of them. What if we highlight the fives in some way and make them both flaps? And that way it doubles our space. Um, but my question then for you, for the paper crafting folk, what is the best way? What do you think is the best? I don't want to say easiest way. Should I don't want to score this because the journaling, you know. Oh wait, but what about this part? The top part has a little bit of a larger space from the lines at the bottom. What if I score it and then score it and then tape it down? And then same thing with this one? Or is it better if I add a separate paper and that is scored? So that separate little sliver of paper will be binding the journaling card to the notebook paper. Any thoughts, any ideas? You know, let me know if anybody has any. You know, I don't really do very many flappy kind of things. Yeah, so washi tape was going to be my first choice. Like if I washi tape the two parts, glue, add glue to the washi to make sure it stays. Washi tape, keep it down. So yeah, yeah. So that it seems like consensus, right? Probably using some washi tape, and then I'm just gonna add extra adhesive to the washi tape to make sure it stays. Yeah, because I wasn't really a fan of doing a score across the actual journaling card. Um, I thought maybe the washi tape would be a better choice. So then my next question then would be, if I did washi tape, would I need to or should I put washi tape on the inside and the outside of the journaling card? Or will the outside be enough? Maybe I could even use, for the adhesive for the washi tape, I do have strip adhesive. Or I have my gun. Um, I do have the adhesive gun. Um, to really make it stay, I could really I could do that. But if I do it on the outside, do I need to have washi tape on the inside? Would it be enough? Yeah, both sides. Because that's a part I'm not good at. That's when I like doing it on one side, sure, but every time I try it on both sides, one side always comes out really janky. Let me see what I have for adhesives that we can use for that. Let's see. So, oh gosh, sorry, I'm standing up right now. Did I knock you over a little bit? Sorry. Um, so we have the advanced tape ladder. Oh, here we go. So I can use, strip, and then, or, the ATG. Yeah, both sides add security. Yeah. So I can put this on the washi tape on both sides. Or here. I have like, what is this, 1/8 inch? I have a 1/8 inch. And then, I have the ATG. I have ATG gun, which, a little bit thicker. And I'm sure I have other ones. Oops, ooh, I almost slapped myself in the face. Yeah. So I don't think I've ever shown anyone this. This is my tool holder. Okay, let me put this back. Yeah, so this is my tool holder. Um, my rulers, the ATG gun is there. Let's see if I can turn it sideways without stuff falling out. So, regular scissors, different glue dots sort of stuff. Like those paper cutters, like for large, like for wrapping gifts and stuff. But it works, it works fine on any other paper thing. My mini hole punch. What else? And then on the side, regular hole punch, my X-Acto knife that I have no lid for, different folding tools, emery boards, for distressing stuff. You do? Pink. I bought this one, I think at not a secondhand store, but like a thrift store. So they didn't have much selection, so I had to get what I got. And I probably wouldn't have picked this color blue. Like if there was like a mint green or some like pink or red or something. I mean, I do like this color. It's not that, but when I bought it at the time, this was like the in color. So there wasn't much variety on it. Yeah, so I have that. And then on the other side, oh, I have this one too. I also have this little one, and this looks like, oh, this is actually bigger than the other one. Huh. Okay, so I gotta remember that. So whatever fits the washi tape best. I have, oh, there's my, let me move that out of the way. It's in the wrong place. Foam squares. I have my 2 scissors. This one I purchased recently. Look at this. Scratch off, I have this. I got it. I got the thing. So I can cut paper and fabric. I have, oh, and then I know, Scratch off, we talked about this before. See, this is my post-it note. I did buy a little post-it note dispenser that was on clearance some years ago. And I remember when I started watching how you use yours, because I didn't know what to use it for. It was on clearance, it was post-it note brand, and I was like, oh my god, let me get it, and just in case I find a use for it. And it was like, after clearance, like, oh, not after clearance, after back to school time. And so I've had it, and when I saw you how you use it, I'm like, oh, cool, I have one of those already. I have a post-it note tape. The other adhesives. And then on the other side, the other corner, I have a couple glue sticks. I have so many of these. Again, things I might have to donate to a school or library. And then little tools, bone folder, spatula, scoring tool. Sorry if this stuff is not coming out. It's kind of blurry. Yeah. And then another one I have in here is, I actually have a staple remover, which oddly enough has come in handy because if I have a notebook that I want to take apart or reuse the cover or something. So I have that. So that's kind of my kit, and then I have multiple rulers in here as well. So let me put this back on the side. Let's move our gun out of the way. Yeah, and so I carry multiple rulers. Oops, I'm getting tangled up in cords a little bit right now. Yeah, of course you have to have your, clear ruler so you can see where center is. And then I just have some regular, wood office rulers, but they have the metal edge, which is, nice, so when you want to tear, And then I have the T-square, which is something I first saw on Sketchcraft Stream. She was using this T-square to help, make sure her line is straight, because you can hit it all on the top of whatever it is, and then whether it's cutting, whether it's drawing a line, much better than me trying to do it on my own. And then this one here, I can't show the back side. This one here I've had since 5th grade, this ruler, and for a while I didn't even know or remember I had it or how long I had it, but because of what's written on the back side, I believe it's since 5th grade, and it used to smell. It doesn't. It says strawberry jam. It used to be like a scratch and sniff. So I just keep it. I mean, it's not really useful. It has no, a lot of it's worn. I don't know, but I have it for memories. And every so often I always think, oh, I'll get rid of it. But I actually don't have too many things I kept from like back home or from my younger time. Oops, let's put this one away too. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna do flaps for this one. I've done flaps before, but I am not amazing at it. So we will find out. We will see how it goes. I might like test it first with the washi tape without a permanent adhesive on something and think of methods. I know I've seen like a lot of people what they do for the method is, if I'm going to put the second adhesive on it, I'm going to put it down and then I'm going to pull the backing so that way at least I can pretend it's straight, and kind of work my way that way. That's going to be the method I'm choosing to do. So, yeah. I know. I'm going to, maybe I'll even practice not with these journaling cards specifically, but doing it as a washi tape, doing it as a regular paper, and practicing it that way. And just, I like to think practice makes perfect. However, there are some things that I am not the most agile at doing. And when it comes to a straight line of anything, no matter how much I practice, for some reason, everything just kind of gets all, gets stuck, crooked. I don't have it, it doesn't close right. The flap, it won't close shut down. Stuff like that. So we'll try it out and we'll see what happens. Then we'll laugh about it, and then we'll say, oh my gosh, let me try it again. And then we'll say, oh, I'm so glad we didn't do it on our permanent one. Oh, I'll make sure to paperclip these back together so I don't lose it. Circle 5, say heat wave number 5, except here. Okay, my notes about number 5. So, let me see. Let's put this away. Try to make sure I do put some of this stuff away sooner than later, because I don't want to forget. Since I'm kind of doing this stuff along the way, I don't want to forget what I was doing, or the reason why, right now I'm becoming post-it note queen, putting post-it notes everywhere.